Well, here we go. Welcome to Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. I'm Ray Lytle. Along with TJ and Milk Duds, we're here. We are here on a Tuesday morning. Ready to bring the funk. We are here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. What's up? What's up, Steve?
Nothing.
There's nothing going on in your life.
Well, I go to the doctor today. But that's
Oh,
nothing.
really? Is today the day when he decides to chop off your foot?
Yeah.
Is today the day it's happening?
Yep, today.
Is there what will the doctor seriously? What will the doctor be deciding today?
This is the first time I'm seeing this one since Decatur.
So this is the Springfield doctor that you have now.
Right. This is my foot doctor referred her.
Oh, so all right. So your foot doctor in Decatur, who was dealing with your dirty foot, and told you had to keep that wound vac sucking thing on.
Yeah.
Has made you go, has transferred you to the Springfield doctor. And so today you're going to the Springfield doctor.
Correct.
And the hope is what?
Hope is to take the wound vac off. Yes, the hope is the wound vac will come off. And the wound is still not healed now, so I'll still have to treat it like. Yeah, it's still not healed. It's smaller. It's much smaller, but it's not totally healed.
What do you? I mean, what is like? What is it? Is it still bleeding or anything?
There's still fluid that comes out of it.
For God's sake!
Ew.
It's that disgusting. It's still bleeding. It's still
because I'll have to keep putting bandages on it for a little while, even after the wound vac comes off, before it'll be totally sealed, smooth as Bilby's butt.
I mean, good Lord. I mean, I can't believe it's literally, it started in what, September?
September 6th.
All right. All right. October, November, December, January. Jesus. It's been over 5 months.
I know.
Maybe it's time to I like what Karen says, just put some spackle in there. Yeah.
I think that would have been probably a quicker recover if they just cut some bitch off.
Yeah. I'll be there.
I'd already have my wheelchair by now. Shit. They cut some bitch off.
So you're saying that, I mean, good Lord.
I know.
There's still pus coming out of it? It's still pussy and all that stuff?
I wouldn't call it pussy. It's
so
stinky, though.
It's still stinky.
Still smells like a dead body.
How do you know it's still stinky?
Well, because when the nurse comes and she first takes that bandage off, and it's, God damn, it stinks.
So
and she says,
you can even smell it where you are.
Oh yeah, I can smell 6 feet away, 4 feet away.
Oh, good Lord.
As soon as she pulls out, I'm like, oh God. Oh, you still have a little bit of drainage. Why does it drain down? Wonder why it doesn't.
Yeah, Karen's talking about some Flex Seal. Yeah, why don't they just Flex Seal it up? Put something on there to close.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
JB Wells or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're smelling rotting flesh.
Well, probably, yeah.
So dirty.
Yeah.
So hopefully today is.
Ask today about gangrene. See if there's any gangrene in it. You should ask her.
There is no gangrene or anything, though.
Well, you should ask. You know.
Well, I saw watched a TV show the other day, and a guy, big fat guy, told the doctor, said, "Boy, my foot hurts like hell." And the doctor pulled the blanket back, and his toes were all black and shit. And the doctor bumped the toe, and it fell off and broke. Oh my God! That's gonna be me.
Okay, so all right. So you think the doctor's gonna look at your toe and you think she's gonna say we can fix this or can't fix it?
Well, I hope she's gonna say it's fixed. 5 months. That takes you. I mean, I know people that recover from heart surgery quicker than this.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, she might go, well, it's not going to heal, or,
Well, I don't know what we'll do then.
Well, maybe we should just chop it off.
The chainsaw.
No, they're not going to do that.
Let Stice have the chainsaw.
Yeah, maybe they just and end it.
Oh, they probably should have did that 5 months ago.
It seems like you're in a lot of pain. Like they would. It seems like they could make the pain less just by getting rid of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what I think anyway. That take care of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's over.
That would be nice.
Jeff says she'll probably be checking out his camel toe too.
Right.
I'm sure that Steve doesn't have a camel toe. Steve, do you have a camel toe?
I mean, as long as it's been for him to get any, his balls might be swollen up to the point that they've wrapped around his unit.
Maybe,
now it's looks like a big camel toe.
Maybe there's. I would hope that. I hope your testicles are okay.
Of course, those testicles might be so filled up right now. It's pus too. Pus-filled testicles.
There's moose knuckle. Shit. Oh, well, that's our Steve. That's our Steve, everybody.
God, all that dirty.
So that doctor's appointment today.
That's a big day.
Did you take a shower? Did you wash the wound?
Of course I did. Well, I didn't wash the wound because the wound was dressed yesterday. So
wait a minute.
I'm saying it's gonna, she's gonna take off the bandage today, and you don't want the doctor to take out the bandage and go, "Oh, good." Wouldn't you want it smelling good for the doctor?
Well, I can't change that. Once they put this thing on the wound wax on, it's like a sealed deal. I have to, if I take my shower, I have to wrap my foot in a plastic bag and can't get it wet.
Jeez. Unbelievable.
You're assuming something, Ray.
You're
assuming that he actually took a shower.
Well, I'm just, I figure he's got to clean the moose knuckle somehow.
Like he's really worried about that. Remember his shower chair?
Yeah, that's right. I did see the shower chair. Yeah, that had the shit stain on it.
Yeah.
I don't know where that shit stain never came from. But...
Oh, boy.
And his bed.
Oh, well. Good old Steve. Good old Steve. Well, maybe today's the day, Steve.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm serious. Maybe this is the day that the doctor says, "Oh, it's healing nice. It's healing nice. I think we can throw the wound vac away, and it's healing good. Let's just give it some air now and let it breathe." Maybe this is the day. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
What do you think of the odds that's going to happen?
60% chance it'll happen.
You think 60% chance he's going to say, "Take the wound vac off"?
Yeah. I think that's where we're at. I mean, I can't see somebody because I can't turn my foot upside down and look at it. But I think we're just to the point where it needs air.
Right.
I'm keeping it too moist in there with wound vac sealing, and the wound vac really don't suck nothing out of it. It just keeps pressure on it all the time.
Yeah, maybe it's time to get some air is what we're saying. Though. Maybe.
Right. Yeah. Go do just a bandage on it.
Yeah. Or maybe she'll give up on it. What about your toe?
Oh, my toe's fine. It's healed.
All right. So she won't look in. I hope she doesn't say all that because you hurt your toe a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but that's all healed. Well, it's still tender, but
we're hoping she doesn't look at that and say, "Oh shit, we're gonna have to cut that off too."
Oh no.
Thank God. No. Oh, for God,
dude, really
control yourself.
I had Brussels sprouts last night, and that's like baby cabbages, and cabbage gives me farts.
Why would you eat that?
I love them.
Yuck!
I gotta be honest. I don't know if I've ever had Brussels sprouts.
It's all under cooked. Now I don't like them mushy. I like to crisp mine up.
So how do you cook your Brussels sprouts?
Well, I prefer to grill them on a grill, but of course it's too damn cold to grill. But I just cook mine under the grill with some butter and salt and pepper, and then put them under the broiler.
You like those Brussels sprouts, though. Mm-hmm. What's the green I like?
Asparagus.
Yeah, I like asparagus. Yeah,
I like asparagus too.
Asparagus is good.
The only reason you like asparagus, Steve, is ass is involved in the name.
Oh, Karen says roasted Brussels sprouts are yummy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, people like those roasted Brussels sprouts. But you say they make you gassy?
Yeah.
Why would you eat something that makes you gassy before going to the doctor?
I didn't think about that.
Why would you?
Really?
Why would you
think about that?
Why would you, why would
maybe to try to distract the doctor from the smell of his foot?
That could be. Yeah, there you go.
Not disgusting.
I forgot about that too. Christina's supposed to be taking me.
Oh, poor Christina's taking you? Oh, you conned her into going.
Yeah.
Poor Christina. How'd you con her into going with you?
I said, "Hey, you want to go with me to my doctor's appointment? I can't hear what these people are saying."
You could wear your hearing aid.
I don't have one that works, so that sucks.
Well, just wear the one.
I know, but now I don't even know where it is since I moved.
I mean, what's next? Is he going to be in the wheelchair and then start going forward?
I don't know, but it sure seems, I got to be honest, it sure seems like after I had Christina go to an appointment with me, then all of a sudden he's having her go with, I mean, it does seem like, you hear what I'm saying, TJ?
Yeah, it's like he's trying to be you.
Yeah, it does kind of seem that something's going on.
So what are you saying? I'm using your friends again?
I'm just.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying it. It sort of sounds. It does sound like something's going on there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just pointing it out.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
It's very nice of you, Ray, to let Steve use your friends like that.
Well,
exactly.
I'm saying that's what it seems like. It's almost like he's trying to compete with me, TJ.
I'm thinking so.
So when I go, I go to the appointment, my friend Christina goes with me. He could go, no. My friend Christina goes with me. You know what I mean? It's like he's trying to compete with me.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm getting out of it.
Dude, really?
That's what I'm getting. That sounded like somebody vomiting. I don't know what that was.
You might want to wipe after that one. God.
Good Lord. Horrible. Yeah, so. What time's your appointment?
10:15.
So you'll take off like 9:30, 9, something like that. 9.
Yeah, about 9:30.
All right. Well, we'll be.
I don't know where the fuck it is. So
you don't know. How do you? So you have no idea where you're going?
Christina knows. Well, I know the address is 800 East 8th Street, 800 8th Street.
Wait a minute. What is the address?
It's on 8th Street there. It's St. John's Wound Clinic. 800 North, whatever. North 8th.
Yeah. I just couldn't understand what you were saying. Sounded like there was shit in your mouth.
Would it surprise you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. A person should not have shit in their mouth. Yes.
What if Shelly came by her last night and he gave her a rim job?
No.
Maybe that's what he's into.
Could be it.
Maybe that's what he's into. You know,
one dirty rim job.
God knows what's happening.
No way.
I don't know what Steve's up to. Irene says, I imagine once they cut Steve's foot off, it will take a life of its own and come back to haunt us. Yeah,
probably.
I'd be okay with not being haunted by Steve's foot.
Steve's foot will be bothering us from hell.
That foot will immediately go to hell. Yeah, that foot will
be right down there with Larry's leg.
Right there with Larry's leg and and Jimmy and Myrtle. Myrtle Haggard's foot or whatever the hell they talk about me. Yeah, it'll all be down there. That foot would just be partying down there in hell.
Yep.
I hope it's sent to regular hell.
Yeah.
To enjoy
not gay hell.
Well, it just depends. Who knows what the foot's into? Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe the foot will go to gay hell.
Yeah, I don't know what the foot's into. I don't know if it's It just
there you go. Adam says maybe the foot will give Jimmy a foot job.
Yeah, who knows what it's into? I know if there's a heaven or hell, I want to go to the laziest one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Like if there's a hell or a heaven where you where literally you get to sit around and watch sports, you know, that'd be the one I'd want to live in, you know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but what if the only sport you can watch is racing?
Oh yeah.
I'd give up.
I'm in.
I don't think I'd want that.
See?
Being forced to watch racing sounds disgusting. But I might, I'll tell you, I might watch a little bit, like after the Super Bowl. There's a sort of a break from Super Bowl till baseball starting, and who knows how long it's going to be this year because baseball's on strike or being locked out.
Right.
But so sometimes I'll watch the Daytona 500. You know what I mean? Some years I'll put a couple bets on that, so I might watch. Who knows?
gonna be hard to bet the start of this year because of the new car.
Because of what?
The new car.
What's
the new gen car. Everybody's gonna be driving the same type of car, except still be Chevy, Dodge, and all that, but they'll all basically be the same.
Okay.
Change the pit stops and.
Don't they do that now?
Yeah, but it's an updated version of that.
Well, don't they all? They all drive like the same type of car.
Right, chassis basically are all the same. Yes, the aerodynamics of the car themselves are Ford, Chevy. Yeah, that's it. Toyota.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like,
yeah, but they've changed things like the wheels. They've changed the aerodynamics of the car.
Yeah, but it's all basically the same car because that way the driver makes a difference. That's right.
Yeah.
That's why it's a sport. They're all. If one gets driving a souped up whatever, then that would be, who wants to watch that? You know what I mean?
Right.
We want the cars to basically be the same to where the driver is going to make a difference.
Right.
Not that I understand any of it, but I hope the cars are all conditioned the same when I watch it. I don't watch a lot of it, but that's the only reason to make it fair. Here's the deal with the racing though, is like I go to watch that Daytona 500 or any of those races. They're usually 500 or like a 300 or whatever. When I go to watch them, I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like white noise, and I end up sleeping through the whole damn thing. So I'm like, oh, gee, I spent the whole afternoon sleeping because the races put me. Am I the only one that does that?
I've done that before, yes.
I mean, it puts me to sleep. TJ, you watch any of that racing?
Not anymore. The stuff that I used to really love about it is gone. I can't even.
What, racism?
Well, there was strategy to it. You had
strategic racism.
There was some strategy to it before they started breaking up the race. Oh, we've got to make a stop now. This series is over. We go to commercial. Everything's revolving around TV.
Are you one of the people that stopped watching because the Confederate flag was taken away?
No, I am not.
Is that why you stopped watching it?
I stopped.
Well, if it's not going to have my beloved Confederate flag, then I'm not watching anymore.
Like I said, I stopped watching because racing that I know is dead. And
was that Dale Earnhardt Sr.?
I was a Dale Earnhardt Sr. fan.
Yeah. When Sr. died, racing died not long after.
Dale Earnhardt Sr., Richard Petty, Cale Yarborough, Darrell Waltrip. I mean, I grew up on racing like that. There wasn't a whole lot of money.
I remembered like a bunch of the people that came in after Dale Earnhardt.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was like, "Oh, that person's a queer. That person's gay. That's so and so. Well, he's gay."
Yeah.
And they would even call my show and say, "So and so's gay," and I'd be like, "What? Are they out? Are they out? What? Did someone come out as a gay racer? Well, we all know he's gay." I'm like, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know this person's gay? Well, he gave blowjobs to his whole team. I was like, what? Wait a minute. There's a team. There's a team of people, and he's orally pleasing them. Oh yeah, that's a rumor. I'm like, how did this become a rumor? Well, a bunch of people saw it. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. So these guys would call my show and they would somehow out themselves. as they're watching gay activities. They're watching gay activities going on, and it was very crazy. Everybody was gay. So I do remember that. Yeah. So there was a lot of speculation about who was gay and who wasn't. But Dale Earnhardt was never a gay. He was never one of them. So are there a lot of gays in racing now? Is that?
No. No.
So I don't know what's going on. I just know.
I don't know if there's any openly ones. Open.
Oh, I imagine that'd be hard to, I imagine there are, but how would you, that'd be one of the sports that it'd be hard, right? Because everybody,
Well, yeah.
I imagine that'd be a hard world to come out in. But I don't know. Who knows? I mean, there's pro football players now that are openly gay.
Right. Yeah.
There's got to be. I imagine, I don't think there's any open NBA players, but I think wasn't NBA they had the first athlete that came out was an NBA player.
I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I imagine every sport has them, but racing's got to be the hardest one. Like if there was a sport that you'd have to really hide, I imagine it would be racing. Just because the fan base is so bigoted.
Oh, yes.
Like Steve.
Yeah, I don't think Steve likes gay people.
I'm pretty sure of it.
No problem.
But then again, you do have fantasies about men pleasuring you. I mean, so I think Steve might be a little open. He might be a little more open-minded than we think. Yeah.
Could be.
Right, Steve? I mean.
No.
I'm just saying that you've had dreams and the like of yourself being taken care of.
Oh, God. No.
Have you ever had a sex dream about a guy?
No.
Never?
That's a lie.
You've never had a sex dream that involved any kind of male on male sex?
No.
We know you made out with a trans woman when you were in Chicago. You told us that story.
Well, okay.
You went further than make it out, but you didn't know.
Yes, I didn't know.
I'm just wondering.
So you went for the grab.
Right.
Why were you grabbing down there?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest.
It wasn't like I was grabbing down there.
Yeah, I mean,
you slide your hand between the thighs, What was that?
You just the way you described it, you're making out with you start making out with some woman, all right?
Right.
And then you said you grabbed down there.
Right.
I don't remember ever making out with someone and just grabbing down there.
Well, you went straight to it.
Yeah, you immediately, went down and grabbed between the legs.
But that actually would have been funnier if he had gone down.
I'm saying, the rest of us have sort of waited for permission or,
Wait for permission?
Well, like when I would make out with someone, I would move my hand to like their hips or whatever. And they would gently grab my wrist and move my hand towards where they wanted it.
Oh.
I would never just assume. I always, I never wanted to do anything without consent. And this is even way before that was an issue. I'm talking like the last time I made out with anyone was the 1980s, you know.
Right.
Which was a different time, but still I cared about consent. I mean, I was raised by a single mom, you know. So I had a certain respect for women that wasn't shared by everybody, but yeah, you're making out with someone and literally you make out with this woman and then you immediately put your hands down there.
Well,
I'm just saying that I don't know where the consent was.
Stice says that's what Steve paid for.
Okay, but you didn't pay the transsexual to make out with you, right?
No.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that you didn't get consent to just reach down between the legs. That was
No, I mean, it didn't say put your hand down there. I just was making out.
She didn't tell you to put your hand down. She didn't give you permission to put the hand down there.
Right.
So you just basically assaulted this person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's when you discovered.
Right.
Wait,
testicles.
You think that's okay?
No, I don't say it was okay.
Right, you think it's all right? Do you think would you still do it now? Would you still do it now? Would you immediately start making out with someone and put your hands between their legs?
No. I would use a little bit. This was a few years ago.
So that was back when you were
40.
So this is back when you were just molesting people.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, well.
Good Lord.
So you're not doing that anymore?
No.
Huh. Well, I guess I'm glad about one thing, you know what I mean? It's nice you're not molesting people anymore.
Exactly.
Thank God for that.
It required more pot.
Yeah, I bet he hasn't smoked pot because he got that doctor's appointment today.
Oh, like that's going to stop him.
Well, like, I imagine you're not going to smoke any weed until you get home from the doctor, right, Steve?
Probably not, yeah.
Right? I mean, you don't want to be stoned when you go in front of the doctor.
Exactly.
Pete's got a point.
What's Pete saying?
Maybe we should ask Allison if Steve got consent with her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if he went right for it.
Right.
He sounds like a masher. He's going around making out with women and grabbing between their legs. I mean, good Lord. Brent says Steve's much better and more entertaining when he's not high. Although I got to be honest,
Morphine Steve.
He's pretty entertaining when he's high too. He's pretty entertaining when he's high too.
Morphine Steve. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, Morphine Steve was. You admit what?
Morphine Steve was good. I've heard it.
Yeah. Morphine Steve was extra chilled out.
Morphine Steve had some confessions that were disturbing.
Yeah. Morphine Steve was having fun. That might have been when we first heard these stories, was during Morphine Steve's days.
Might have been.
Yeah.
Revealing to us how, he went through life.
Not to mention the thrill of getting his butt wiped.
What is
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get your take on consent.
Okay.
So you feel that consent is something you need now, or?
Of course.
How do you go around getting it?
Like say
you hook up with your neighbor.
Yeah, he does need to hook up with her.
Yeah, maybe you hook up with one of your neighbors. I don't know what neighbors you have, but
Smelly Shelly.
You got Shelly. You have,
no,
whatever neighbors
what do you
live
mean,
there.
No.
So, all right. So maybe you hook up with one of them. Do you just immediately go for it, or what do you do?
Oh no. I have to become friends first.
Right.
And then go from there. I'd have to start, if it went to that far, I'd just start right slow, like one night kissing, the next night kissing boobs, the next night.
So Pete says apartment manager Pat. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what gender Pat is, but yeah, it could happen. You could make out with Pat.
Yeah.
And then
DC says he guesses begging is involved.
Are you just reaching right between the legs immediately, or are you
No, I'm not doing that anymore. No. I don't want any more surprises like that.
Do you offer milk duds?
I believe that.
Do you offer milk duds? Do you offer milk duds to your dates?
They want them.
What candy would you get right now? If you can go out today and get any kind of candy, what would you get?
Milk duds, probably.
You like milk duds that much?
Yeah, I like them. They start getting hard to eat because I'm pulling my teeth out.
I'd like something from the Reese's family.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I'd like to sample a little Reese's something or other.
Anything Reese's. Yeah.
Yeah, Reese's is good. They have the what was the one we found? Didn't we find didn't we a few months ago we were talking and some kind of Reese's treat came up. I can't, and I looked and said, "Oh my God, that looks good. I'm going to try that." And I don't think I ever did. It was a Reese's something or other. It was some type of Reese's candy bar.
I don't remember.
Do you remember that, TJ? There was
I remember you talking about it, but I can't remember what it was.
There was some kind of Reese's, some type of candy bar.
I have a thing called a fast break that has Reese's peanut butter in it.
I can't remember. There was the Reese's. Well, I know I like the sticks. The sticks are good.
Oh.
But there was the nut. Remember the Nutrageous?
Yes.
The Nutrageous or whatever looked good.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one. There was one that we were looking at that. There was one that looked really good. Oh, here we go. The crispy crunchy. Was a one that we looked at and we said it looked really good and we wanted to try it. I never tried it. The crispy crunchy. Steve, are you farting still? Can you please stop?
We're talking about food now.
Yeah. I'm trying to delight myself. Yeah, there's a crispy crunchy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That looks really good. just trying to go back and because I know there's something here on the show that we looked at. We said, "Oh my God, that looked great," and we said we were going to try it. We never tried it, and I want to try to get a picture of it and show it to you guys, see if you remember it. And it was some type of Reese's thing, a super crunchy or a crispy crunchy or, Like I did. All right, I just found this thing called a Reese's super crunchy or crispy crunchy, but it's on. Oh, it looks good. I'll show it to you, Steve. This is the Reese's crispy crunchy. And this is the one we said looked good. We were going to try it. We never did. Do you see that?
Oh, now I remember. Yeah.
Crispy crunchy. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Because there's some kind of crunchy center and
yeah,
we never got. So I don't know where it is. Anybody ever find a crispy crunchy?
Yeah.
So anyone, let me know if you find the crispy crunchy.
That'd be worth trying out.
There's a Walmart thing says it's out of stock.
Go figure.
So I don't know if they got it or not, but crispy crunchy, Reese's crispy crunchy. Looks really good. This is the one thing that we talked about in the show. We said we had to try it. We've never tried it. No one has ever tried it before.
All right.
So the crispy crunchy. That's what we're looking for. So if anybody ever finds or comes across the crispy crunchy, let us know. The Reese's crispy crunchy. I'm finding them on Amazon. They have them on Amazon there for $40 on Amazon. Good Lord.
$40?
Yeah, I see one on Amazon for $40.
You're joking.
No, I'm serious. So I'm looking at it right now.
For one?
Yes. For what? Did they stop making them? Good Lord. It says $40.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is Reese's peanut butter candy bar, $40.
It's a pack of 18, Ray.
Oh. Shit. Are you looking at the same thing?
I'm looking at the same thing. I just brought up Amazon. Yeah. Reese's peanut butter candy bar, crispy crunchy bars, king size pack of 18.
Well, I don't need 18 fucking.
God.
That's a heart attack waiting to happen. 18.
$40. It sounded like it was.
Well, it said $40. I'm looking right now at $40.
Yeah, you're looking at $40. You didn't read the fine print.
Well, son of a bitch. I didn't know if it was a sold out or how the hell it worked.
Prime delivery, free delivery by January 28th. Only 6 left in stock. Order soon.
So 18, I'll give one to Steve. So now there's 7. I mean, I'll give 2 to. I'll give 5 to Steve. So I got 13 left. Who else is gonna get them? 13.
Well, TJ wants to try one.
I'll give one to Christina. 12.
Jason
11. I'll give Jason 2. 10.
Listener Adam.
Adam's diabetic, but should I give him one?
He can have one.
9. Because I want 2. So I got 7 more left to give. I'll give one to Dan. 6.
There you go. Yeah.
Who else? I'll give one to Karen. She'll split it with someone. I'll give half to Karen and half to Some other
Holly.
What?
Other half to Holly.
Yeah. So that's a 5.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll keep 5.
Yeah, just in case.
How many was I giving you?
5.
Well, I want to have the same amount as you. I mean,
you better take 6 then.
I don't want to listen. All right. So I'm going to get 6 and I'll give one of yours away. So now you'll have 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Our crispy crunchies. $40 seems kind of high though.
Yeah, for 18 candy bars.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems a little high.
Well, they're king size though.
Well, it still seems high. They got to be cheaper.
Did you hear about this that happened out on Old Jacksonville Road last night?
What happened at Old Jacksonville Road?
Evidently, Springfield firefighters responded to a fire call on Old Jacksonville Road and Archer Elevator Road.
Uh-huh.
It was around 5 p.m. when the crews got there. Come to find out, there was a farm tractor on fire inside of the building.
Holy shit.
What?
They thought it was going to be a grain bin fire, but when they got there inside the machine shed, the farm tractor was on fire.
Well, how the hell did that light on fire?
I don't know. They're currently investigating. They had to force entry into the complex. They got the fire contained and had it extinguished in about 20 minutes. The crews did save the $5 million complex by putting the tractor out.
Good Lord. We think kids got in there and started it?
Who knows? Maybe Steve went in there and farted.
Nope.
I'll be damned. Yeah, it seems very weird that it would just, Yeah,
they said they don't know what started it. It's under investigation. And they did have to get assistance from county fire agencies because there wasn't a large enough water supply to put it out.
Here's this is a bizarre story. Some kid in England. All right. A kid in England says he doesn't have nipples anymore after he accepted a dare that involved spraying his nipples with 2 full cans of Axe body spray.
What?
I've never used Axe body spray.
Steve will substitute that for a shower.
He said that he sprayed it on the nipples and it's a very cold spray.
Yeah.
And he says he emptied both cans of body spray onto his nipples, and a friend thought it'd be funny to flick the nipples, all right? Because they were frozen.
Right.
And his friend flicked the nipples, and he said the nipples broke off.
Ow!
Yeah, just like you would freeze off a wart or that deal. If you fill the can all the way up there to your nipple, that's going to make that thing freeze, and you just flick it off.
The guy said his nipples broke off.
So does that mean if we get enough Axe body spray and put it next to Steve's foot?
I don't know, but
somebody could tap it.
The guy's not suing. He's not suing them or anything. He says he has no regrets. He knew he had a feeling that it was frozen and he just thought it'd be funny. And he says they froze off his nipples and they broke off. It's a crazy story.
Right, yeah.
They should have taken video of it, though, right? I mean,
you really want to see a video of somebody getting their nipple frozen?
No, of course, What I'm saying is, if somebody's going to try that, you'd think they would videotape it,
Right, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to spray anything cold on my nipples. I'm not some weirdo. Yeah.
No.
Would you? I've never used Axe body spray. What is
Just
you ever used that, Steve?
Yeah. Of course. That's the good stuff.
Is it cold? Does it come out cold?
Oh yeah.
I had no idea it came out cold. I thought,
Oh yeah.
Well, it's an aerosol.
And then they probably held it like directly on the nipple. And
I've never used it. Although I do put a little perfume on. I put a little cologne on before I go work out. Just to smell good, just in case.
Right.
Just in case the ladies,
So you're using perfume now?
A cologne.
Oh, okay.
I put a little Aqua di Gio. Get myself smelling good because you never know.
One spray.
Yeah, you never know. Like, somebody might. Well, I don't want to be unpleasant. You know what I mean? I'd be horrified if someone ever goes, "Oh my God, Ray Lytle's crotch smelled like death," or his person was so stinky. I mean, I would hate that.
So I mean, what are you going to do when Steve starts working out with you?
He's not. He's not going to start working out with me. No. Nothing. This is not going to happen. Steve's not going to work out with me.
Oh, look at that sad look now.
He's not. He lives too far away. He's not going to come work out with me. What would be stupid?
Exactly, it would be. I just go to the Fit Club on Sangamon Avenue.
Has anybody tried Wordle yet?
No.
I see a lot of people on Twitter trying Wordle.
Nope.
I know I haven't. I have no desire, but I'm saying that a lot of people are trying it. McDonald's is testing a new peanut butter crunch McFlurry.
Oh, sounds good.
Okay. No. Too much sweet in one drink.
I don't know. The peanut butter crunch McFlurry is being tested right now. They're testing it at some McDonald's in California. You want to see it, Steve? You want to see the peanut butter crunch McFlurry? This is what they're testing in California McDonald's. Look at that. That looks good, right?
Yeah.
It looks like, I got to be honest, it looks just like a Blizzard thing. You know what I mean?
Looks like a Reese's Blizzard.
So don't they have those at Dairy Queen?
That's last I checked, yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine that will be good, right?
Yep. As long as McDonald's can keep their ice cream machines working.
I mean, isn't that how they, I mean, isn't the Oreo Blizzard or the Oreo McFlurry just like the Blizzard?
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that. The peanut butter.
Good.
Peanut butter McFlurry. We'll see if they're going to do it.
I need some more peanut butter today.
Did you have dogs over or something?
No, I ate all my peanut butter.
Puts that peanut butter on his taint and lets them dogs.
That's it.
Them dogs go to town.
Then he's like, now it's clean.
Yeah.
Then Shelly gets mad at him.
I can get you for you, Steve. You don't want to let them dogs like that, Steve. Let me like that. Yeah. Hi, Steve and Shelly.
Did you guys see the president yesterday call that reporter from
Fox News? Called him a dumb son of a bitch. Yeah.
He called the reporter from Fox News a dumb son of a bitch.
Didn't realize the mics were still hot. You are a dumb son of a bitch.
Dumb son of a bitch. He like whispers under his breath, and the mic's like, "Oh, you dumb son of a bitch." Ay, ay, ay. Then he called him and apologized.
Well, that was classy.
I'm sorry the hot mic caught it. They said the guy accepted the apology though, so
well, that's good.
Yeah. But I gotta be honest, I don't mind having a president that,
No.
Like I didn't mind when the last guy got caught saying stuff I didn't mind.
Right. Oh my God, that would be scary.
And it was a pretty dumb question, so singer Neil Young.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Neil Young, Steve?
Yeah.
Neil Young, through his lawyer, sent a letter to Spotify. All right. And he basically said them that either they dump Joe Rogan or remove his music from their library. It didn't matter to him, but he just sent them. He said, and it looks like he's just the first to do it. Because Spotify, listen, Joe Rogan, whatever. I can't say too much about him. I don't listen to him. You know what I mean? And I'm not a fan. So I can't comment a lot on it, but I have heard some of his more ridiculous things about the vaccine. And I don't understand. I don't understand the stances that people have with the vaccine. But the stuff I've heard from Rogan, it sounds like he gets pissed off when people use the vaccine. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But now musicians, and Neil Young is the first one to publicly do it. It looks like some other ones are in the process. Spotify paid Joe Rogan a bunch of money to come over there and do his podcast on their platform. All right. So you have to have Spotify to hear it. I don't have Spotify. I don't know how it works. And I don't listen to Joe Rogan. I don't know how that works.
Oh, shit.
So Neil Young started saying, pull him or pull my music. Your choice. I imagine there's a contract with,
Right, yeah.
I imagine there's contract language for both parties, So I think that I'm sure the contract language is going to speak over, So a lot of the musicians are now starting to line up behind Neil Young and say, we want Joe Rogan off or our music. It's your choice.
Ray, I've got a news story here. State officials in Washington State have discovered that the BA2 variant of COVID, the newest variant, has been detected. They're saying they have around 100 confirmed cases right now, but it is in the United States. Washington State has activated the Washington State National Guard to help mobilize treatment for patients, and they have no idea of lethality or the ability to sicken the infected, and they don't know how effective the vaccine is going to be against this new variant.
Where's it from?
Currently, let's see here. The World Health Organization said it has been reported across the globe and it's spreading fast. That's all they're giving us for information on it right now.
Well, I don't know anything. What's it called? The what?
BA2.
I don't know anything. I don't know enough about it to make a comment. I know Omicron. And I know Omicron is, if you're vaccinated, hell, you don't even get a fever with it.
The Omicron BA2 subvariant, also dubbed Stealth Omicron.
Oh, so it's an Omicron.
It is an Omicron variant. They said it has been detected so far just in 40 countries worldwide.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, it seems to me the people that are getting this Omicron, I know several people who've gotten it, and they're vaccinated, and they said it's basically a cold, you know. The unvaccinated are still dying from it, but the vaccinated they're not even getting a fever. So it just seemed to me if everybody would just get vaccinated, this could be it. You know, that's what it, you know. Yeah, to me, that seems like that'd be the answer.
You would think. But there's so many people that are just against it to begin with. They're fighting it. And I don't know why.
The unvaccinated, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know how any of it works. All I know is I'm vaccinated and boosted. And my nephew's over my house. He got Omicron a few weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago, and he, you know, he said he didn't even get a fever, but he gets tested for his job all the time. He's also not sure where he got it from. He's like, he just took one of the tests and it came back positive. He's like, what the hell? And I talked to my cousin. My cousin got it. And I asked him where he got it. He goes, I have no idea. He goes, I've been working from home. He goes, I think the maid brought it in.
The maid?
I'm like, well, that's what you have for having a maid. Yeah. But if you're vaccinated, literally, these people are all vaccinated and they didn't even get fevers. Said they had said there was a headache. But outside of the headache, and then he said stuffy nose and stuff. He said that was it. So if you're vaccinated and you get it, it's just like a cold, then why not?
Right.
Which is why I don't understand why, if everybody was just vaccinated, they just let us go. They'd be like, get the cold and get it over with. It's as long as there's people that are still dying from it, that's what holds everything down. Because as a country, we're not going to say as a country, everybody just deal with it. as long as there are people dying, we're not going to say that. And right now, you're not dying if you're, it's the odds of dying if you're vaccinated are very slim, but they're still not going to say that,
Right.
Oh, well. But it does seem, it does seem like that's like they're behind what the regular plan would be.
Right. Exactly.
Because of the amount of people that won't get vaccinated. But oh well. Oh well.
Yep.
All I know is I don't want to get any.
Oh.
I don't want to get any COVID, period.
I don't want anything, period.
So I still go out with a mask on.
Right.
I still avoid dirty people.
Exactly.
I can just see someone that looks dirty and I stay away from them.
Yeah.
I
don't want to go to this doctor's appointment today. It's because of all the cases in Sangamon County, but I got to.
A lot of Sangamon County COVID going on. We're a very COVID positive county.
Yeah.
Oh, well. A lot of hat wearers. A lot of people who wear hats are getting COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of hat wearers. That's what I'm pointing out. And then a lot of fat people are dying from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like every time I see an obituary of someone who's died of COVID, they're always fat like me. And I go, oh, Jesus.
Exactly.
Look at this guy, son of a bitch.
Although a friend of mine is fighting it right now, and it's the first time yesterday his wife posted a picture of him, and I kind of finally realized, because he's really the first person I know that has it bad. I mean, he's been in the hospital on a respirator now for 2 months.
Is he fat?
No, he wasn't. But he's had to have all kinds of surgeries, and he's still on a vent, and he's still in ICU. It's just like, you think, well, wow. He's not fat, though, but he's not healthy either. So,
is he unvaccinated?
I couldn't tell you that. I would almost bet he probably is. Because he's one of those types that, there's no fucking vaccination. I'm going to get sick.
Huh. So you think he's probably unvaccinated?
Yeah, he probably is.
That's the amazing thing. When I see people like that, they recover and then they're like still not going to get vaccinated.
Right, yeah.
They're like, nah, I don't need to be vaccinated.
I already had it.
No.
I saw someone yesterday who's had it I saw someone who's had COVID 3 times. How in the hell could you catch COVID 3 times? There are people out there who've had it that much, though, which is insane. Yeah, that's nuts. I guess just, I guess I just don't get it, I mean, good Lord, if you're catching that much, get
the vaccine.
Get vaccinated, Jesus.
Maybe they like being sick.
I just don't get it.
What? Who likes being sick?
No, I know I fucking don't.
Well, I just don't understand getting the disease 3 times. It seems like a lot to get any disease 3 times in this short a period. COVID's only been around for what, 2 years?
Yeah. 2 years.
Son of a bitch. Jesus, how do you catch COVID 3 times? What other disease is that contagious? You don't get a regular cold 3 times in 2 years, right?
I used to get one more once every 5 years.
I don't know. And then from what I read that if you get COVID and the vaccination, you're protected against everything.
Yeah.
So get both. Right?
Well, I mean, at least we've come a long way now. Think back early on, there was people covering themselves in cow feces to avoid getting COVID.
I think those people just like covering themselves in cow feces. People looking for excuses. Well, yeah, I really want to cover myself in cow feces.
They didn't want it. I guess they wanted to smell like Steve. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's disturbing.
Oh, for God's sakes. Steve, you want to know why you're fat?
Sure.
This ought to be good.
If you've always been a little rounder than you'd like, don't blame yourself. Or all those snacks you ate watching football.
And racing.
Now, if you want to blame someone, blame your grandparents.
I could do that.
For chain smoking.
Oh.
A new study has just linked unwanted body fat to our grandparents' smoking habits. If found, you're more likely to be overweight if your grandfather started smoking before he turned 13. It's not clear why, but the study suggests that exposing ourselves to certain substances could affect our kids' or grandkids' health, not just our own. They're finding grandparents who chain smoked at an early age, those are the ones whose grandchildren have all of this extra fat. So I'm fat because my grandparents, my father's parents, smoked too much. I believe that. Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll believe that because my dad's mom was a big smoker.
Could you imagine TJ's grandkids? Holy shit. They're going to be big as elephants. I mean, Jesus. They will be big around as elephants. He's never even thought of quitting.
I got enough going on.
It's never even crossed his mind to stop smoking.
You know what? I quit drinking. Back off.
Didn't even cross his mind that smoking is something he shouldn't be doing.
Back off. I quit drinking.
I'm just saying. Tell me where I'm wrong.
It's crossed my mind more than once.
Right. Shit. Chain smokes more than anyone I know.
No, I don't.
Chain smokes more than anyone. I don't know anyone that smokes more than you.
I do.
Who do you know that smokes more than TJ?
I think Tyler does.
When do you hang around Tyler?
I don't, but
I'm telling you, I look at TJ every morning. He's nonstop chain smoking.
I'm bored.
Oh, you're blaming my broadcasting for your smoking? How dare you? How dare you?
No, I'm blaming Steve's broadcasting for my chain smoking.
Yeah.
And his farting.
I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. I bet TJ's grandchildren will be fat. Like me, I'm not a smoker. Why do I have to suffer the consequences of my grandparents' horrible behavior? Yeah, right?
Right.
Why does poor Steve have to suffer the consequences? Because his grandparents were smokers.
Right.
Yeah. Horrible.
Horrible.
That's all I'm saying. Because you're fiending a cigarette every, 5 minutes. Why does your grandchildren have to be fat? But this is stuff we're finding out now. God knows. And it's not like the grandkids even have to smoke.
Right.
The grandkids are just having extra fat. Oh my God. Oh well. I just thought I would share that with you. Just to let you guys know that it's our grandparents smoking that. I like how the door knocks and Steve doesn't even bend.
Yeah, we're hearing your door getting knocked on, Steve.
I like how he can't even hear it.
See, I feel sorry for Christina, because she's walked in on Steve pleasuring himself.
Oh my God.
Just terrible.
I could not imagine.
No.
Oh my God.
She always texts first.
That would be a fate worse than death. All right, the show's brought to you by our friends at Recon Texas. Recon Texas. Call 670-1132, 670-1132. Recon Texas, the corner of 8th and Black. Let them detail your car. Let them coat your car.
Hi, guys.
Let them take care of your car. It's Recon Tex on the corner of 8th and Black and Just Beds. Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds can give you a good 8 hours of sleep every night with a new mattress. Yeah, we like that. It's Just Beds. You don't need you don't need some mail order mattress crap. Get a classy bed from Just Beds. Classy mattress, whether it's a Bemco, a Sealy, no matter what you need, they can get it for you at Just Beds. They deliver it. They remove the old mattress. They take care of you. Just Beds. All right, we'll wrap up today's show and come back tomorrow with a new show. Steve has to go to the foot doctor. They're gonna look at his evil foot, and hopefully today they'll determine
what's going on.
Yeah, and maybe they'll decide that it's good enough to,
I think they will.
Yeah. Maybe this will wrap up the. Maybe this will wrap up the wound vac.
Home health, wound vac.
Let's hope. All right. Good luck, Steve.
Thank you.
Don't
Hope
mind
they got
us.
the right chainsaw picked out.
Yeah.
Prefer steel.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll be back for a Wednesday show tomorrow morning. By the way, classic show today coming from April of 96. Before the morning disaster was called the morning disaster. You'll hear that today. All right.
I remember listening to that one.
We'll see you guys later.
What the hell?
Turn the wound vac back on.
You seem to ooze mediocrity. Being able to eat 3 Big Macs during a trip to McDonald's is simply not